Good evening, everyone. This is Adam Schomer, and this is the meditation on Wednesdays, 6 p.m. Wednesdays here on the Heal Instagram. Adam Schomer, producer of Heal, created by the amazing Kelly Gores, and thanks always to the incredible social team and everybody, and thank you all for joining, as always. So let us know where you're chiming in from, what part of the world. Tonight we'll do, as normal, pranayama for about 10 minutes, and then spoken word for a couple, 10 minutes or so. Spoken word, not meaning a poetry slam, but meaning once we're in that nice parasympathetic state, we use certain English mantras, English words to then help dial it in, help to really enforce and communicate with all ourselves. We get so much programming and conditioning from our life, society, etc., that it's nice to take time to then send different messages, very conscious messages into ourselves, to put that information into the energy, which is, the life force that's driving us, the chi, the prana, the consciousness. So that's why we work with pranayama, communicate with the body with breath, pranayama, breath work, and then communicate with words. We know English, so we'll use that. Good. So let us know where you're joining in from, and I'm going to grab a quick glass of water. The words are escaping me a little bit today. Let me grab a glass of water. Look at that. Internet magic. He's back. Okay. Beautiful. From Bhutan. Wonderful. Yuda. Nice. Thank you for joining from Bhutan. That's amazing. I've been to your amazing country. It's so beautiful. So full of wisdom, tradition, happiness. So beautiful. Ciao to your cat, says Dakota. Yeah, he's over there meditating. Sorry if there's a little noise in the background. Sometimes they do work. MZVP, nice to see you. Costa Rica, wonderful. Milton, Georgia, good. Montreal. Searchma, nice to see you, Searchma. We still need to connect, yes. Good. Let us know where you're joining in from. I'm here in Santa Monica, meaning Los Angeles. Mitchurab, nice to see you, as always. And there'll be a new Heal podcast coming out tomorrow. I really recommend it. This is with Dr. Richard Schwartz. Not from Michigan. Hilarious. Funniest thing I've heard today. Not from Michigan. So good. So Dr. Richard Schwartz, the podcast tomorrow, is incredible. Actually, we probably already dropped it on Spotify now. You can go check it out now. But IFS, Integrated Family Systems, very powerful work, very powerful therapeutic work. Kelly gets really vulnerable in the podcast episode, goes through a little bit herself, the experience of it. So I recommend that highly. All right. We're going to drop in and do our own work right now. And we're going to do so in California, not in Michigan. Okay, good. All right. Good. Nice to see you, Bethany, Virginia, etc. Good. All right. Not from Michigan. It still got me. All right. Thank you all so much. Let's go ahead and close the eyes. Let the spine be nice and tall. You can be seated. You can be on a cushion. We'll see what comes through today. Yeah? Good. Nice and tall. So with the eyes closed, the first thing we do, and just notice I don't go into some, yogic voice, right? I mean, maybe my voice will change as we get going, right? But you don't have to try and create some state. You don't have to try and create anything. Just from the beginning, just allow yourself just to let things be as they are. The truth is, we are already being loved, and we are already in a beautiful state, and our natural state is love and consciousness. So can we first just really allow and become aware of any sensations in the body, of sounds in our environment? We don't need it to be perfect. We don't need to push any of it away. Very powerful, full of power to be able to be with the feelings, the thoughts also, sensations, the sounds. So we include these in our awareness. Yeah. And then also in the awareness include some knowing of the earth. And I Nice to see you, Ed. Include Ed in your awareness. Include each other in your awareness. The earth, each other. Include the air, the space. Good. Include also the sun, the stars in our awareness. And also include the prana, meaning this life force, this thing a lot of times we take for granted. We have this chi, this force flowing through us, this consciousness. I say flowing through us, but it is us. We use some words like flowing through us to help describe the experience, but just notice the prana, notice our own life force. And then I love to begin with the amrita breath. So nice sipping in, the breath of nectar. Sip in through the mouth, nice and slow. It's like a puckered lips, like breathing in through a straw. And then pause, focus at the third eye. And then we exhale through the nose. Again, you sip in through the mouth, like breathing in prana, connecting to the prana. Pause the breath. Notice the third eye, meaning the forehead between the eyes. Just the focus comes there. And exhale through the nose. And we keep that going for a few minutes. Good. This is Amrita breath, breath of nectar. Again, there's not much to do. You just practice the pranayama. And we notice what shift occurs. Just one more minute or so. If you're just joining Amrita breath, sipping in through the mouth. If you have any thoughts come up, that's fine. Once you become aware of the thoughts, this is the key. Kind of smile and come back to the pranayama. Refining our awareness. Refining our ability to be aware of, where am I and do I need to be in that thought? Amrita breath, breath of nectar. Good, and release that breath. Just check in and out through the nose. Just notice. Check in, notice. Good. Now a nice balancing breath. Okay, so we inhale through the left nostril. If you want, you can have your right thumb on your right nostril, 2 fingers at your third eye, and the other 2 fingers free. So you inhale through your left nostril, about 5-6 seconds. Pause the breath, 5 or 6 seconds, focused at the third eye. And then 5 or 6 seconds out through the right nostril. Inhale through the right, 5 or 6 seconds. Or 7 or 8 seconds. The key is it's equal parts. So we inhale for about 6, hold at the third eye for 6, exhale through the left for 6. You want to really connect to the energy on that side. So feel the whole left side of the body as you inhale. When you pause, the focus is at the third eye. And when you exhale, it's down the right side of the body. You don't have to use your fingers. You can just breathe with that nostril. Even if it's only 80%, it's mostly energetic. And again, just because you have a thought or you notice a thought does not mean you're thinking. Okay? It just means you're aware of thoughts that come. Programs. Really connect to the energy of whatever side you're breathing on. Last minute or so. release, just breathe in and out through the nose. It can actually become, well, first just notice. Notice any shift. Yeah. Just notice the prana, the energy. And it can be quite fun to start to see the nature of the mind and where it goes. Like, oh, that's a program motivated from, I don't know, doubt, future, past. Do I really need to think about that? No. Key is becoming aware of it and then choosing to come back. That is really all the key. That is it. Sharpening the awareness. Last pranayama is this 3-part inhale. Really stabilizes the nervous system. So you inhale, pause, so through the nose. Inhale, pause. Inhale again, pause. And then inhale a third time, pause. So that's one big full inhale totally. 3 parts. And then exhale through the nose. It's called vilom. Inhale, pause. Inhale again, pause. Inhale one more time, pause. And then exhale. Keep this going 3 minutes. Just come back to the pranayama in case you go off to thoughts. Keep it going. A few more times. And release. Just check in again. Notice. Just breathe in and out through the nose. Good. And in this nice, connected, communicative state, parasympathetic state, where we're at ease and we can send messages and they're received by the whole system, the energetic, the cellular. We'll speak out loud. I am healthy. I am free. So you want to say that out loud. I am healthy. I am free, and then breathe into it. We'll do each one 5 times. So that's the first time. Again, I am healthy. I am free. Say it out loud. Breathe into it. Embrace the health. Know that every cell is healthy. Good. I am healthy. I am free. Allow that health to permeate through every cell. Yeah. Again, I am healthy. I am free. I am healthy. I am free. One last time. I am healthy. I am free. Let that be reminded of, permeate into every cell. It's natural health, this fullness of life. Okay. Next one, I am abundant, I am free. Meaning, I'm full. I have resources. There's plenty. I am abundant, I am free, and I have mail, Things come. Funny universe. The mail just came. I am abundant, I am free, so again, just embody it. Allow yourself to know you're totally full, meaning lacking of nothing. Lacking nothing. Totally full. I am abundant. I am free. Sometimes we get so used to wanting, to craving, to feeling not quite. Just embrace this. I am abundant. I'm full. I am free. Just try it on to know that you're full. And can thus just offer. Right? You're not out in the world looking for something, for someone, for approval. You're full. I am abundant. I am free. Allow that to sink in every cell. This isn't about believing it. This is embodying it, really trying it on in every cell and just knowing it. This is what abundance resonates at. It's a way of being, not a state of circumstances. Last one. Last one is, life is my family, I am free. Or I feel like prefer I am connected, or the universe supports me. But I say, life is my family. Thus it's rushing in to support me and connected to all things. So life is my family, I am free. Feel that. Life is my family, I am free. Life is my family. I am free. Life is my family. I am free. We'll do one more. Really allow the energy in. Life is my family. Feel that support. Feel the world rushing in to keep you alive. Life is my family. I am free. And so know this, that life is my family. Know that I am abundant. Know that I am healthy. And be with all three. Allow energy in. Again, you don't have to visualize this. Just allow yourself to be supported. Just allow power, allow energy in. See how that feels to not resist it. For just a minute here of silence, knowing we're abundant, free, and healthy, and life is our family. Good. And then again, just stay with this prana. Include any sounds, sensations, include the earth, the air, and the sun. Maybe check in and just realize, any shift from 20 minutes ago. Any connection to the prana, any stability, whatever you're feeling. Knowing that how easy it is to just take 20 minutes, change the breath, change the messages. This is really the key. Empowerment. Self-awareness, self-realization, and the power to shift how we're approaching life at any moment. Good. If there's any questions, please let me know. Any questions about what we just did, or any questions in general. Like I said, a wonderful podcast comes out tomorrow from Heal. And I'll just put my Instagram in case you have any questions that aren't answered. So I'm at I2I Productions. I just pinned that in the Heal comment. You can see the other conscious documentaries and docu-series that I'm thankful to create and share, like the ROAD to DHARMA docu-series, all these wonderful things. So, questions, let us know. Let me know. How can I help? For those that have just joined, just know we always record this, so there's a recording. Thank you, Susan. There's a recording of what we just did. Okay. Muratapuli, thank you as well. Any specific breathing exercise after pneumonia? Claret, I can't say specifically for pneumonia, but to clear the lungs, I do have a specific 25-minute pranayama set. And that's on adam.yoga. Instead of adam.com, it would be adam.yoga. So if you go there, it's free. You can download it even. So you have the audio on your phone. And it's a 25-minute pranayama set to open the lungs, cleanse the lungs. Okay. So maybe that'll be helpful. But you have to gauge where you're at. I did it when I had COVID, whenever that was. I don't even know. A year ago? Yeah. I did that every day to help just the lungs clearing and refreshing. So you have to gauge if that's good for you in the morning. But what we just did is good too, because you're in a parasympathetic state, allowing the body to heal. Mona, why are the legs crossed during meditation? Is there a reason? They're not technically crossed, At least when I do it, they're not sitting Indian style. It's more like this. The shins are both on the ground. Okay. The hips are raised. And it makes like a triangle. The shins are on the ground. This is the thighs, and then this would be the hips. And so in that way, it's just to help create and support the spine. So it's not about crossing the legs, to be honest. Can we have a nice, strong spine that's supported? And how can we sit for a long time? Most of yoga, they say, was created so that people could sit for longer, so that they could sit and meditate for longer. So let's do some, certain movements that hit all the body parts and joints to keep the blood moving and keep us limber, so that then we can more easily sit in a meditative posture for longer. So it's nice to have shins on the ground touching the earth. Tall spine, the hips a little higher on a cushion. This is in support of, not, that's what I talk a lot about. These things are in support of your practice, not a rule for your practice. It's like, it doesn't work if you don't do this. No, if you don't have an altar or a shawl or a place you sit, no. These are to support your practice. Why do you go to a certain place when you meditate, a certain location? It helps remind you of that vibration. Supports your practice. Okay, that's a really good question. Thank you. I appreciate you sharing, being here. Thanks, Roxy. Thank you. Curiosity Health Journey. Thank you. Namaste as well. Thank you. Namaste. Let's see if there's questions. Ed, nice to see you. Thank you, brother. Staying connected. Connected by Ed. Okay. Yoga tomorrow, Ed, at the beach. For those in LA. No, not tomorrow. Friday morning, 8 a.m. It's free. Yoga at Santa Monica Beach, number 27, meaning lifeguard stand number 27 out by the water. Friday, 8 a.m. I'm there doing Sattva Yoga, which is a lot of breath work and movement, and it's free. So if you happen to be in LA, come on out. Thank you, Amanda. Wonderful. Do you have healing mantras? Yes, absolutely. Very many healing mantras. One healing mantra specifically for, in some ways, protection, and in some ways for healing. And you can send this to someone that needs, healing. You can visualize them. And this is the medicine Buddha mantra, the medicine Buddha. Okay, there's many Buddhas, or depictions of different Buddhas that represent different aspects. The medicine Buddha is named Bekanse. So it's Teata Om Bekanse Bekanse Maha Bekanse Bekanse Raza Samutkate Soha. Teata Om Bekanse. I call on the healing Buddha. Teata Om Bekanse Bekanse Raza Maha Bekanse. Great. So Teata Om Bekanse Bekanse Maha Bekanse. Great. Maha Bekanse Bekanse Raza, King of all kings, Raza Samutkate Soha. And so it is. So that's a good healing mantra, the Bekanse, the healing Buddha mantra. Teata Om Bekanse Bekanse Maha Bekanse Bekanse Raza Samutkate Soha. But what we did with English right there was healing also. Totally healing. So to prefer. Search Ma, thank you so much for an amazing experience. Search Ma, we need to connect. That way we can, I know, I need to text you. She was in the Kriya initiation a couple weeks ago, and we still need to do our one-on-one moment. So nice to see you. Text me. Thank you for the reminder. Always great to see you, Lynn. Wonderful. Good. Next Wednesday, we have a sound bath. I'll be traveling, so Lexi will do a sound bath next Wednesday. I'll be in Michigan, even though I'm not from Michigan, as Kaya said. I'm not in Michigan. I'm from there. I was born there. Thank you, MZP. Nice to see you as always. Good. Take one more question. I'm just scrolling down to see. Good. And if you are in LA and you want, who's this? Okay. Thank you. Appreciate your time, energy. So important. Wonderful. Thank you, Wanda. So good. And Sherman, nice to see you. Thank you as well. And if you are in LA and you want to join the yoga on Friday, let me know. We might do on Saturday also at 9 a.m. These are, again, always free at the beach. It's not your typical yoga. I'll just say that. You don't need a mat. Amanda, yes, back to the mitten. Weather's been gorgeous. I know it's warmer in Michigan than here. I'm excited. Back I go. for about 9 days or so. A little bit of shooting, but also just time. Good. All right, everyone. Namaste. Nice to see you. And Lexi will be here next week for the sound bath. And then the week after, I should be back, or we'll bring in Rob Wergen, who's a healer, who was in Heal. Amazing. Okay. Kalpa, hola from Lima. Lima, Peru. Wonderful. Muchas gracias. Mucho gusto. Me encanta tu país, Perú. Encantado. Increíble. Okay, nos vemos. See you all. If you do go to Michigan, if we do yoga in Michigan, you want in. Amanda, let's try and set it up. Maybe we'll get a session outdoors somewhere. That sounds fun. Maybe on Sunday, the 21st, we can do some yoga, like before my niece's soccer game. All right, cool. Reach out and we'll make it happen. See you guys.